Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, sorry for my seem to be wearing the same clothes as yesterday. It's because I'm filming this yesterday because I was just finishing up my 10,000 steps in the morning when, well, I got a call from my doctor to go over my test results. So I thought this was going to be an in-person meeting tomorrow, but the doctor called today to go over the results. Now, I kind of speculated because if you remember, I reported out last week that the nodules grew from 0.4 millimeters to 0.6 millimeters, and I predicted, because it's still too small to do a biopsy, that they were going to basically wait. Now, my doctor, bless her heart, is not all about waiting. She wants to nip things in the bud as fast as possible to give them more options. So the first thing she explained is she went over that I haven't had anything in this area since 2020. Everything else has been in other areas like my adrenal gland and that. So there is a very high likelihood that this is the returning cancer. Like I said, they can't do a biopsy, so they can't confirm for sure. However, I did talk to her. The big thing that's concerning on this test is the location of where the nodes are. And it is the upper right-hand node on my lungs. However, it's not on the outside. It's not on the peripheral. It's deeper inside, and it's very close to the blood. She says, and they really don't want it to spread to there, because if it gets into the blood, then it heads everywhere, right? So she says right now it's still a long ways away, etc., but it seems to be, she doesn't even know if they can do surgery because of the location of where it is and how far in these nodes are. So she's sending me back to my lung surgeons who are going to take a look at it, and they're going to come up with the recommendations now of what to do. Also, she's sending it to the radiation department to find out if maybe they're able to zap the location that far in that area with radiation and get their feedback on the locations of these nodes. So yeah, the surgery part is puzzling because, well, not puzzling per se as okay they can't, but because of the location and the size right now, she doesn't even know if it's possible to be able to do surgery without just removing the lung completely, which would probably hamper me quite a bit. As you know, I've been pretty active. You know, I exercised on my group cruise every single day. I hit my 10,000 steps plus every single day. I haven't missed 10,000 steps, I think, in a month and a half now. So this is, you know, I want to be active. I want to be able to do all the things I want to do. I'm going on safari in June. I want to go to the Med. I'm going to be walking around Paris. I want to be doing a bunch of things. And losing a lung would possibly really kind of hamper a lot of my activity. Not to mention the amount of recuperation and, you know, post-surgery therapy that I may need after that. Because usually after a surgery like that, they will go in and do a chemo or something just to be safe as well. So I don't know, again, as of right now, she called this morning, well, yesterday morning, when you see this video, and she is, like I said, sending it to 2 different specialists teams. So they're going to look at whether it's even possible to do surgery, what the, are they just going to monitor it? What did they think? And then they want an example from the radiation department, because the radiation may say, you know what, let's just go in and hit that area while it's small before it grows. And then we can monitor again afterwards. And that's kind of right now, to me, sounds like the best idea. But I don't get to make these decisions, right? These are all the doctors who will talk amongst each other and come up with the game plan. And to be fair, they've kept me around this long. I've, 8 surgeries, 1.5 years of chemotherapy, 3 radiation segments, 4 body parts surgery, and I'm still here since 2017. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about my doctors or anything like that at all. They've kept me around, and I'm going to do what they say. And it's funny though, I was talking to her and she says, okay, so when are you traveling next? I said, well, I just got back Saturday. So this is good timing, I said. But I said I am leaving at the around the 25th of next month for a week to 10 days. And I said, there's a possibility of that turning into a longer trip, as there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of time between my ending of that trip and the following trip I'm on. And they're both in Europe. So I may decide to stick around and see if I can find another cruise or something and just stay there. So I'm hoping that she's going to let the doctors know. She says she'll let them know all my schedules and stuff like that, knowing that this is what I do for a living, etc. And so I'm hoping that before I leave, I get, knowledge and be able to talk to the 2 different departments that she's sending me to, especially the radiation department. Because if the radiation department comes back and said, yeah, you know what, we can zap you for 5 days, like they did the last time I did it, I'll say, let's do it. Can I come in tomorrow? Let's get it over with, right? Let's get it done. Because the faster you do stuff like this, the better off you are. And it's the waiting around that I do not enjoy at all. But that's my update. I did promise you I'd let you know. So I am now being sent to 2 different cancer departments, and we'll see what they say in the future. And yeah, the news was, I was hoping for it to be on the outside of the lungs. Finding out that it's deeper in, away from the rib cage, was not terrific news that I wanted to hear. Well, I hope you appreciate the update. If you did, hey, maybe hit that thumbs up button, maybe subscribe to follow along with my adventures as well as my health updates. And until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.